This is going to be a very interesting session of Mom and Me Butterfly.
Right.
And we're going to give people time to check in.
Yep. As you guys are coming on, just let us know where you're painting from. Are you painting 2 pieces? Or are you painting a single canvas?
Yeah, we're going to take a few minutes to let everybody get set in, set in and settle in.
Yep.
As we're going to do a lot of painting today.
We'll see how fast I really am.
I don't know if you're going to be able to go fast. And just remember, as you're coming all in, as you're all settling in, we will be repeating the steps. And she's going to go from one to another to another. So if you're falling behind, don't worry. As she goes to the next painting or the next piece of the other painting, you'll be able to catch up. And you can always talk to me. You can always comment and let me know what's going on. If you're you're running behind, or if you make any mistakes, or if you have any questions of any kind. All right. So now we're going to check in with people and see who's coming in now, and give some more time for people to get settled in and ready to go. Okay, we've got Jen and Courtney from Rhode Island.
Hello, Jen.
They're painting singles.
Hi, guys.
Okay, here's Deanne Davis. Hello, from Iron River, Michigan.
How are you?
It's me and my daughter Abigail.
Hi, Abigail.
Yeah, returned from last night.
You hung in there with us. Here's hoping we're good with power today.
Yeah, and just so you know, the people that are already on board and waiting for us to begin, we had some technical difficulties last night. Because we're still waiting for our camera to come in so we can have a better presentation. So if that happens again today, if we have any technical difficulties, just be patient with us. We'll get everything back up and running. And then instead of having one video, that event has 2 videos because we got cut off and then took us a little time and we had to come back on. Okay, so now where we left off was with Deanne and her daughter Abigail in Iron River, Michigan.
Yeah.
And then we've got Danielle and Ava from Rhode Island.
Hi, Danielle and Ava.
Okay, and Chanel Stewart, 2 pieces. We're in Massachusetts. Yeah, people in Massachusetts like to paint.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Alana and Katana in Massachusetts. We will be doing our own. Awesome. Okay. Then we got Naima Hawk is Warisha.
Great.
Okay. Abigail says, I'm so excited.
Aw, yay.
Yeah, we expect a lot of people to join in today. It's just lunchtime on the East Coast here. At 12 p.m.
We figured we'd get you guys done early so you have the entire rest of your day to enjoy. Looks like it's a beautiful day outside.
There we are. We got Naima and Warisha from Virginia.
There you go. Hi, guys.
Yeah, it's a good way to start the day up. It's still early, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And like on the West Coast, there's still people in bed asleep.
I wish that's where I were right now.
Oh, well, you could take a nap after you do this.
No way. No naps.
You can have a nap. Come on.
I plan to power wash when I'm done with this.
See? She never stops. She never stops. She's always doing something. Yeah, so we're just waiting a few more minutes to let people get settled in.
Yep, again, let us know where you're painting from.
And don't worry if you if you're behind. She's going to be painting 3 different. You see 3 canvases there. So while she's doing one, and then she goes to the next one. If you're not caught up, you just keep working on that.
Yep.
Okay. If you have any questions, I'll be here to pose them to her as she's going along. We just got Annie and Margot.
Hi,
more
Annie
painters from Massachusetts.
Yay.
Yeah, see, because they're on the East Coast with us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we get an early start. They're gonna be here. Okay, it's the people that are on the West Coast that'll be like, oh, we'll have to watch the video. Yeah, we'll have to watch the video because that was a little too early.
That's true.
And we never got our friend from Japan back.
No, not
Okay,
yet.
because they're like, yo, that's the whole other. That's the other
That's
opposite end
awesome.
of the day when you guys are
Yeah,
doing
it was
this.
like 8 in the morning when we were painting at like 7 at night here. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yes. So while we're waiting, we'll give 2 or 3 more minutes. I am Jennifer, Mimosas and Masterpieces. Mark is behind the computer, answering your questions, giving your shout outs, giving me direction from what you guys are telling us. If you need me to slow down, if you need me to repeat something, I'll be doing that anyway. But if you need me to repeat again, just let us know. I will be painting all 3. I'll be painting the 2 singles or the 2 halves, and I'll paint a single one. Yours do not have to look like ours. You can make them whatever color you want to. We'll probably sketch out first. We can do that with paint. We can do that with a marker. Or I'll use a marker so you can see my lines, but you can
Okay.
use a pencil if you have a pencil.
Yeah.
If not, you can go right to your paint and do it with your paint.
Is it going to be
Anyway.
difficult to do this with the markers?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
All right, we got Abby and Emily from New Jersey.
Hi, Abby and Emily.
They're regulars. They're coming back again today.
We love seeing you guys paint. We love when you guys send us your pictures. So typically we would be going out and doing this out in person, and of course we can't do that right now. So we are just bringing you free live events right now. We can't get that finished group shot at the end of an event now.
Right.
So the next best thing is to ask you guys to please send us pictures of your paintings. If you've been on our page, you see that we do a slideshow after every event. We we'll
post a video.
We'll then post a photo album. So we'll put all of your pictures in an album from the event, so you can go back to them and see everybody's. It's neat to see everyone's from all over the United States and Canada, especially. It's cool. You know that it's all the same painting, but they're all different. So
And it's really nice when
so
you look
neat.
at them. It's
We
really
love
nice.
seeing your family pictures when you guys are doing it together. So that's what makes us happy.
Yeah, the smiles mostly.
It does. And of course, we love when you guys and appreciate when you guys are sharing your photos on your pages and you're tagging us. Tag Mimosas and Masterpieces. That helps bring other people to us, and then you and your friends can paint together on the next one. It's so neat when we have connections where someone's in a different state going, hey, we're painting with our friends in New Jersey, and so we love that. So thank you.
Yes, now we've got Karen and Lizzie from New Jersey.
Hi, Karen.
They're
and
back
Lily.
again.
Yay.
And we're still waiting
Awesome.
just a couple more minutes. We're 8 minutes in, but we're still going to wait a few
Okay.
more minutes because,
Maybe 2 more minutes.
yeah, just you get some more people involved.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute to find the live feed of the video, so especially if you're
Now,
new
when we-
to doing this.
Right, now when we begin, don't even worry. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to repeat what she says. I'm going to ask her to repeat the steps. So you go at your pace, and you go and make sure that you're comfortable as you go through this.
Absolutely.
And if you have any questions or if you make any what you think is a mistake, because there's no such thing as mistakes, you just let me know, and I'll relay it to Jennifer as she goes
We
along.
can work on fixing it. Yep. Absolutely.
Well, we're just about ready.
Yeah, let's go over your supplies of what we should have for your supplies. So, aside from the canvas, you can be using a 16 by 20 canvas or any canvas of a single size if you're doing one to do the entire butterfly. Can you see the bottom butterfly now?
Yes, you can see
Okay.
everything.
And then the top butterfly is our 2 parts. So one sibling could be doing one and one sibling can be doing the other, or mom's doing one and siblings doing the other. That you can the monarch can be on the double, the monarch can be on the single, whatever you want. This is your painting, okay? We want you guys to make it yours.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be purple. Those just happen to be my favorite colors. That's why I like to do those. So aside from our canvases, what we have for today is I have 2 plates, one for our paints and one for mixing. Doesn't matter if you want to mix on the same plate or not, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I had paper towels to dry my brushes once we wash them in our cup of water. We have 2, most likely 2 brushes. Your larger flat brush and then the smaller round brush. If you have an even tinier round brush for your details, you can grab that tinier round brush too for your outlines and little details in there if you want to, but you shouldn't even need it. We can probably just work with those 2 brushes. Your acrylic paints. according to whatever colors of your butterfly you want. I'm going to work with our primary colors. So let's get those on our plate. So definitely blue, because our blue is our background.
Okay.
Blue and white is our background. Now again, if you want to change these colors out and you don't want a blue background, you make it whatever color you want. Okay? There's no rules in painting.
Right.
No rules.
And people have done that, right? They've done their own
changed.
rules. We've gotten pictures from people,
We
and they did their variations of what you were saying, and it came out nice.
Absolutely. Yep.
Just check the pictures when you get a chance. Check the pictures of all the different events and see what people have done.
You don't feel like painting a butterfly and you feel like painting something else, a bumblebee, go for it. So blue, white, yellow, red. If you have purple, if you're making a purple butterfly, you can do purple, you can put purple on your plate.
Hey, can you repeat that?
If you have purple, you can use purple. If you don't, we'll just mix it. That will be your red and blue together. And we'll go over that as we go.
Right, so they can make the purple from the red and blue.
Right.
Okay.
So I have all my primary colors: yellow, blue, red, white, and black. And then we'll need some brown for the I was gonna say the stem, the body of the butterfly.
The stem.
We've been painting a lot of trees lately. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So a little bit of brown for that. Again, if you have purple and you want to put purple on your plate, you can do that. I have a lot of paint, guys, because I'm painting 3 canvases.
Right.
You don't need this much.
Okay. Yeah, so
Right?
don't waste your paint.
Yeah, you can always add to it. You can't put it back. So,
okay.
Yeah, we say be a little frugal with your paint for now.
All right.
A little goes a long way.
Now, Deanne and Abigail, they said we're making a blue butterfly.
There you go. So you're gonna do a blue background, or you're gonna do like maybe a yellow or a sunset background?
Now, now Sherry just joined.
Okay.
Okay, so could you just repeat the colors again? The primary colors?
So our primary colors: blue, red, yellow, black, and white, and then I have a little bit of brown for the body of the butterfly.
Okay. And what you just showed her is that you have a lot because you're doing 3 different canvases.
I'm painting all 3 canvases today.
Right,
so
she doesn't need all of that.
Yeah, I'm running back and forth. So you'll have your larger flat brush, you'll have your smaller round brush, a cup of water, your paper towels, whichever canvas you're using today. I'm going to sketch out my butterfly just so as we do our background, we don't paint over that and then have to wait and let it dry.
Okay.
So we'll kind of paint around it.
So you're gonna do all 3?
I'm gonna do all 3. Yeah.
All right. So right now you're gonna sketch all
I'm
3.
gonna sketch. If you have a pencil, use a pencil on yours. It'll cover with your paint, no problem.
Is it all right if they use a marker?
Yeah, you can. It's sometimes the paint doesn't cover the marker as well. That's all.
But right, you're using the marker so that they can see.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly. All right. So let's do our kind of our sort of pointy-ended butterfly first on the double canvas.
Okay.
So mom and daughter, or siblings, you're going to want right now to be right next to one another so you can line up your butterfly here.
Right. So they can meet up when they put them together.
Yep.
Okay.
So about, let's say, well, it depends on the size of your canvas too. So we don't want it right in the middle. We want it just kind of above the middle of our canvas. We want an oval for his head, the head of his body.
Okay.
If you're doing the big one. This is going to be tough, guys. I'm going to be like right in the middle of it. So if you're doing the larger one, again, we don't want it right in the center of the canvas. We want to come up a little bit more. And let's start with an oval for the head of the body.
Right, but you say you don't want to be in the center?
Well, you don't want it to be down right in the center. You want
okay, down in the center. You want it up.
Yeah, it just
but
depends,
in the center.
Right, it just depends on what size canvases everybody's using. So I can't really use those 2-inch, 3-inch measurements.
Right.
Okay, and then his body, we want a nice long body. So just slightly curved line on either side. We're going to do this
slightly curved line on either side.
Slightly curved line. Now, all of our sketches, you can paint over it, so it doesn't matter. It's not going to be perfect. Don't worry.
Right, so everybody, we are just sketching
We're just sketching first. We're going to do the same thing on this side. slightly curved line down the center of your canvases.
Right, so that's how they get theirs to meet up like that.
Right, so you want it to be the same so they meet up when you put them together.
Right. Now, everyone, please keep in mind that she's doing 3 canvases at the same time.
Right.
So when she goes from one, if that's the one you're doing, don't worry. She's got to go to the other one and then the other one. So you have time to catch up.
Yep.
So we're going to take our time here. We're going to make sure everybody gets help.
Okay, so we just have the head and the body
Right.
of both of our butterflies.
Okay.
All right. So the important part when we're doing the mom and me
Yeah.
is that you want to try to make each side match. So our top right wing, you want to match our top left wing.
Okay.
All right. So you can make your wings whatever shapes you want to. I'm going to start with, I was going to do a pencil first, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So I like to just start with curved lines, and we can change that shape while we're painting, guys, okay?
Okay.
So right from where his head meets his body, that curved area, I'm going to start with a curved line up. And we want to do that same curved line on this side. So we're almost the same. And again, I'm looking at an angle.
Yeah, the right side needs to be a little bit more out.
Again, I'll probably end up changing it a bit, so.
Okay. Yeah, because you can put a little bit more on the right side. Just a little bit more.
I'm going to make another little curved area anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
All right.
All right, so we're starting with our curved lines, and I'll go to that one next. Let's get this one drawn first.
Okay.
Okay. So I sort of want to come up, so it's a slight little S area, or almost a hook. So I'm coming down and up and around.
Okay.
So that's that little tip of the wing over there. We'll do the same thing on this side, down and up and around.
Okay. Can you trace that again?
Yep.
Just so they can see how you're doing that?
My line comes down and up
and around.
Again, you can kind of fix all that in painting.
Okay.
I have multiple
So don't
lines.
worry about the sketch being perfect.
Yep. Don't worry about the sketch being perfect.
Okay, so now you got the top parts.
Yep. Okay, we're going to bring from this. We want to come down almost into the middle. Now these guys have really big wings now. I came all the way out. I probably should have, because of the
shouldn't have went
dimension,
so far.
but it's okay. So maybe our wings will come off the bottom of the page here, that's all.
Okay.
So I want to come down and around.
Almost like an oval?
Yeah, it's almost like an oval with another little area of his wing. So I want to meet right about here. Again, I probably will fix some in painting.
Okay, so it sort of looks like eyes.
Yeah, it sort of does look like eyes. You're right.
Excuse me.
And I'll probably come right from almost, we don't want to come right from the bottom of his body, but pretty close to the end of his body.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to come down. We want to almost come out to this corner again.
Yes.
So curve line down. And curve line down. Start like that. And again, they'll all look different. Every time I will do one, it'll always come out differently depending on the size of our canvas.
Right.
We're going to come in almost from, let's see, maybe about the center of our, let's say this is our oval. So from about the center of our oval, I want to begin the top of this wing. And let's bring this almost all the way down.
Oh, okay.
Again, we can play with this while we're painting. I'm going to come about to the center of this wing over here. And come almost all the way down. Well, it's not quite the same curve, but we're close.
Okay.
And I almost want to try to replicate this little S or curved hook area.
Right.
So, I know it's kind of hard to see, guys. I'm sorry. And again, if you want to shorten these, since you're doing it with pencil, if you want to shorten these, you can shorten them. All right, and I'm gonna go over to the next one. So the next one we're doing is this monarch shaped butterfly. Let's see. I'm gonna put him out here so we can see that for right now. Okay, so for our monarch butterfly, we want to come down about maybe an inch. Well, again, I can't really give you, if you're doing a 16 by 20, it's about an inch from the right side. You want to come up with a curved line almost to the top of our canvas. Let's repeat that on this side. Curved line up. Okay, I'm going to sort of continue down. And we're going to continue up and curve and come down. Hopefully it's even. And then we're gonna come almost straight in, right to the body. Let's meet up at the body. Might be a little off, but that's okay. We just want to try and make our wings even on each side. Okay, and then our bottom wing, bottom left wing, we're gonna come in almost to the middle again. Come down and around, big oval down here, and meet up at almost the bottom of his body.
Okay.
Almost the middle of the wing. We're gonna come down and around and meet up down here, almost the bottom of his body. Now I know monarchs are a little more like boxy looking. If you want to kind of not make that so round and make it a little bit more boxy, you can do that. All these little details we'll add when we start painting the inside. But for now, let's finish you guys can finish your sketches. Let me know if you guys need help with anything else. It's just an idea, so when we paint our background, we don't paint over the entire thing. Will save us some time. You guys doing all right? Just kind of give us thumbs up or okay, ready to go when you guys are ready to move on. I don't want to go too fast.
We have a viewer saying that they have no video playing.
Oh.
That they cannot access this at all. So I just told them to try refreshing your computer.
Yeah.
And then click on discussion and the live feed should come up.
Yep. We're in this discussion.
Other than that, then maybe they're using the wrong type of device or.
We sometimes just have trouble. Some people have trouble coming up on an iPad for whatever reason.
Okay. And right now we're still in the beginning stages of this painting.
We're just sketching.
We're just doing the sketch of
Yep.
the butterflies. And keep in mind that she's doing 3 different canvases here. So she's
Yep.
going to go from one to the other, and depending on which one you're doing, if you're falling behind or if you need to catch up or anything like that, just be rest assured that she's going to go back to repeat the steps, and she's going to be working on another part of one of these paintings. So you'll have time to,
be going back and forth.
Do your thing.
Yes. So again, for this one, because I'm using smaller canvases, I probably shouldn't have come all the way out with my wings. If you want to shorten your wings to make them look a little bit wider, like this, you can do that. That's all. No worries.
All right. So we got some new people here. We got Amber Macquarie.
Hi, Amber.
Saying, yeah, I'm ready. This is great. Thank you so much. My 7-year-old daughter, Olive, and I are here for this.
Aw, hi, Olive.
And Susanna Velasquez says, this is great. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
Now, I still don't know if Ann Scaraya is, shut them off. And you're back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, people are saying they're ready. They're right on. They're right on with
let's
you.
get
So
started
pretty good.
then.
The sketches are done.
Good deal. All right. So I'm going to use my larger flat brush for now. If you feel more comfortable using the smaller brush, you can use the smaller brush. We're going to work from the outside in. So I want to do the background, the negative space around my butterfly.
Okay.
So I've rinsed and dried that flat brush. Rinsed and dry. So in order to get those kind of like fluffy little blue and white lines, we're going to mix right on our canvas instead of on our plate. I want you to take a corner of white on your brush and the other corner of blue. So you're going to dip a corner of white, a corner of blue on your brush.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just going to make little X's all over our canvas around the outside of our butterfly.
Okay, so you're just going to be around the outside of the butterfly.
Yep. If you go over your lines, it's okay. We can paint over them, so don't worry. So I use the front of the brush and then the back of the brush. So I'm just doing X's like this.
Oh,
front of the
okay.
brush, back of the brush. And I'm just going to keep going over them until we fill up our whole background.
All around your butterfly?
All around your butterfly.
Okay.
So the more you do this, the more your paint will blend and the more it will look like it's kind of floating in a sky of clouds.
Okay.
So you just keep going back, a corner of white, a corner of blue, okay? And then just keep flipping your brush. Front of the brush, back of the brush, front of the brush, back of the brush. So I make little X's by coming down and over and down and over. That's all it is.
Nice and slow.
Yep. Down and over. You guys can go as fast as you can go. I'll go quicker once you guys see my brush strokes a minute.
Right, but you're doing one side right now, and you're going to have to go to the other side.
Yeah.
So they can take their time.
Yeah, no, I have 3 canvases to paint here. So.
Yes. Now, Susanna Velasquez says, I'm here with my 6-year-old Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. How are you? We're so glad you're painting with us. As you guys are painting, grab the top edges, top, side, bottom edges. That will help your canvases look finished when you're done.
Okay, Ann says, okay, I did that. I refreshed the computer. But I don't see video of you. I just see a picture of you standing next to the paintings.
So your
so
feed
she's
is
not
froze.
even in,
no,
her machine is froze?
Yeah, so that means her video is froze on her end.
Okay, so
if
that
you're
means
seeing,
the video.
Yeah, if you're seeing me next to the canvas, that means you've already gotten the live feed and it froze, her video feed froze somehow.
Okay. So that's a computer problem for her.
It could, yeah. I don't think it's us this time. Try to refresh again. So
yeah, I don't know.
So we're just making kind of a light blue background with little X's. Just keep going right over it. Again, if you get next to or you go over the lines of your butterfly, it's okay. Don't worry. We'll paint over that eventually.
Is it possible that she's, I don't know, maybe she's looking at the page and she's not on the events?
Yeah, but if she's seeing a picture, but if she's commenting on that feed, then she's gotta.
Right, then she's got it.
She's got it.
So there's
yeah.
something wrong with her computer. Okay, and then I've got another question.
Sure.
Okay, Jamie says that I saw this really cute painting with pink trees and a stream. It's underneath the butterfly painting that we're doing now. I thought it was really pretty cute and was wondering when it was.
Pink stream. It's probably with the tree. It's probably the moonlight one that we did the other night, which I moved already. I'll grab it and show you. If it's something that we've done already, you're seeing pictures of, you can go right back to the old videos or the old events. Go to the past events.
Right.
And we add our video right to the past events, so you can go back to it whenever you want to. And you can paint them later.
Right, at your leisure.
Yeah. We have tons of paintings coming up, guys. We have lots of them. There's at least a dozen here that we haven't done yet. yeah, we're just filling all that area in right around our butterfly, and that's called our negative space. The space around the outside of your object is called negative space. Mark is a heavy-handed typer.
Yes.
If you want to lift your canvases off of your easels to get that bottom area, you can do that now, or you can do that later once maybe your top's dried a bit. You can just go back to doing that little brush stroke there. All right, coming over to this one, guys. Hopefully it stays on here. Grab those. Get paint on me. Get in these little areas over here. It's okay. If you go over your outlines a bit, don't worry. You guys let us know when you're done with your outlines, or your, not your outlines, your backgrounds. You know, we still got a couple people trying to get on here, huh?
Yeah.
This area is meant to be messy, guys, so don't worry.
Right, because when you actually do the butterfly, you'll be able to correct all of that.
So yeah, this
area, is just the background area.
This background area is meant to be messy. It's kind of meant to be like little fluffy clouds or the sky. So.
Right, she says, no, it's under the butterfly painting next to you. It's next to the beach one. Oh.
Oh, the lights? I see what you mean. I see which one you
That
mean.
one, I see what she's talking about.
That's actually for a private event. I have not posted that one because it's not my original painting.
Okay.
Yeah. We cannot copy paintings.
Right, so that painting you can't.
I can't do that one. That is not my painting. It's not my original.
Right.
So we cannot paint that. It is for a private event, but we are not able to post it. They can't post their information or share it publicly because it's not mine.
Right, we can't use that one.
Unfortunately. It's beautiful, but yes. Unfortunately, the person that organized it sent out the photos for people to choose ahead of time and sent that one, not realizing it wasn't mine. And that's what the entire company voted on.
Okay.
So I agreed to do it, even though I really am not.
Now you're still doing the X paint, the X strokes.
Yep, I'm just doing little X's
for the
all
other.
over.
Okay. Now, Amber says Olive would like to know if you know how to paint an elephant.
An elephant. Somebody else asked us for an elephant recently, Amber. So you know what? It's on my list, honey. I will.
I'm writing it down again.
Write down Amber's name so that when we do an elephant, Amber, I will name it for you. Okay? Amber's elephant painting. We'll get there.
Okay.
Okay.
We did one for Wesley.
We did one for Wesley. Yes.
All right, I've got Amber and an elephant.
Amber's elephant
request.
Yep. I love to try to do everybody's requests. I can't get to everybody, but we are trying. We are trying.
Yeah, just come back to the page and click on the events and see what we have coming up. Because at some point during this particular session, we'll go on what we're gonna have coming up next week. We've got a doubleheader weekend next weekend. We've got we're doing 2 sessions each day, Saturday and Sunday next week.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll give you a heads up on those things. And then you can just go to the page and click on events, and we'll have it all listed there for you.
You guys look.
See, now you got Naima Hawk saying, can we do the unicorn in the future?
Guess what? Unicorn's coming up, honey.
Unicorn is coming up,
Yeah.
exactly.
Unicorn is coming up in 2 weeks. So what you'll do...
That comes with the silhouette, right?
Yeah, so what you'll do to help ahead of time, instead of having to sketch like this with me, here's what it is. It's actually a horse in water, but all we have to do, I'm going to paint a unicorn for you on the day. So in the event, what I did was, I already put the sketch in the event. So all Mom has to do is print it out for you. It prints in 2 pages. You tape them together. And what you'll do is, take your canvas, tape it behind your canvas, and then you hold it up to the light, and you'll be able to sketch your unicorn out before we paint it. So it makes it lots easier for everybody. And then we don't have to spend a whole lot of time sketching it out ahead of time. Hopefully everybody's going to do that for us ahead of time.
Okay.
All right. So yes, unicorn is coming.
Right, what day is that unicorn we're doing?
23rd, maybe?
Let me look it up here. Yes, it's Saturday. That's on our doubleheader weekend. Saturday at 7 p.m.
We got lots.
Yes, that's Saturday at 7 p.m., May 23rd. And then Jamie says, wasn't there also a unicorn yesterday?
There was.
We did do a unicorn yesterday.
There's a unicorn on a rainbow from yesterday. Same thing. There is a silhouette in the event that you just have to print and put behind your canvas.
Now, before we get back to the painting,
Yeah.
okay, Abigail says, could you do a mom and baby fox?
Foxes.
Already written it down.
You know, I haven't done the Forest Friends, so that's what I was planning on for the Forest Friends. I just haven't gotten to that one yet, but yes. So foxes. Foxes will knock two of my to-dos out. Forest Friends and foxes.
Okay, so now I've got Olive for the elephant request.
Olive for the
I've
elephant.
got Abigail for the mom and baby fox.
Okay.
Was there anyone else?
We did the hippo was the last thing.
No, we got that last night. And the seahorse under the sea.
And
We got
seahorse
that.
from last night.
The,
Yep.
The hippo, the Christmas hippo.
Yes.
And the troll.
And the troll. We have the troll.
Right. Okay, we got all of those suggestions.
Lots.
Let me see. Is there anything else here?
What are you doing there, Scott? Hi, bud. Hi.
All right. I'm okay. We're good.
All right, guys. You let us know when you're done with your backgrounds, okay?
Yeah, we don't want to move too fast for everybody.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. See, now here we go. How about a puffer fish?
Somebody else had a puffer fish last night.
Yes.
That's so funny.
I think it might have been the same person.
These
Can you
puffer
do a
fish
sea turtle? We've done the sea turtles.
We haven't done it here yet, though. That's an outside event. Sea turtle's in the bottom right corner of your screen. If you can see that, I don't even know.
No, you can't see it.
It's
covered.
covered.
Behind the
Sea
big
turtle
butterfly.
is there. We'll post depending on how things happen in the next 2 weeks. We'll start posting events for mid-June, end of June to come.
Yeah. See, now Naima says jellyfish. That would be interesting.
I don't know about that one.
And Chanel Stewart says we'd like the elephant too.
Okay, awesome.
All right, so you got 2 requests for the elephant.
Yeah, we had a request for the elephant before too. I know my Alexa, she really likes elephants too.
Right, see, then
So.
Dragonfly. Okay,
Dragonfly's
Dragonfly
coming.
from Tina says Dragonfly.
Dragonfly's
we
coming.
got that coming up soon, right?
Yeah, when's the dragonfly painting?
The Dragonfly painting coming up is on, what is that? That's for autism?
Nope.
Oh, no, the Dragonfly is on Thursday, June the 4th.
There you go.
Right, the Dragonfly is on June the 4th.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, Amber says, yeah, sorry, we opened Pandora's box. We didn't mean for it to be a request, but we'll take it.
It's okay. Your suggestions are inspiring to me because I like seeing you guys get excited over
A painting,
what we're
right.
doing,
Come and join us and have fun.
Somebody said they wanted to see kitty cats, Mom and Me kitties. We brought that painting out, and man, it's so neat to me. You know, we're just a little home. You know, we're a little family. It's not a big business, but me being able to see the reach of some of these events. This Mom and Me kitty that you guys, somebody requested kitties, so we brought this one out. This event has reached over 30,000 people because you guys are sharing it and tagging people and you're excited about it.
Right, right.
That's mind-blowing to me, guys.
It's mind-blowing to me,
I mean,
too.
so crazy. So we're so excited to do this with everybody. We cannot wait to see all the paintings. And this one is next weekend?
What, the kitties?
Yeah, Mom and Me Kitties is next weekend, I think. Next Sunday?
I'm looking. I don't see, no, kitties. Yes, the Moonlight Kitties.
Whoops.
That's on Sunday.
Sunday.
At 1 p.m. Next
There you go.
Sunday, the 24th. Okay, can we get on with the
Let's do it. All right.
rest of our work here?
Yes. Okay. So, let's see. How am I going to do this? I'll work on this one first. I don't know how many
Okay.
of you are doing what, but all right. So
Everybody seems to be ready to go.
good deal. All right. So I'm going to work from the outside in to our painting. I'm looking to see what's the best way.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the best way is to go from the outside in. All right, so I'm doing purple because I like purple. It's my favorite color. So for my purple, I'm going to mix a little blue and a little red. You could do this on a separate plate if you want to do it on a separate plate. That's fine.
Okay.
Mixing purple. So it's really dark red. Wow. Rascal. Relax, buddy. Goodness. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of white to it. This is such a different color purple than... I don't know what this red is. Every time I do use this, I say that, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Crimson. Wow. It's like so dark. It almost looks like I'm making black.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah.
So how do you make it lighter?
So I'm going to just add white to it and see what happens.
Okay.
It's just going to be a different color butterfly, guys. That's all. If you have violet, use your purple or your violet color that you have if you want to. He's just going to be a different color. That's all. So I'm going to work from the outside in. I want to do about one layer of little brush strokes like this around the edges of our wings. So I'm just using my brush, and just from the edge, I'm just pulling little brush strokes in, just like that.
All right. You need to do them brush strokes a little slower so they
Yep.
can see.
Yep. So
You're not pressing too hard, are you?
I'm just putting my paintbrush down on it and just pulling a little bit down, almost like little dots,
Okay.
if you will.
So now you're making your butterfly.
Yep. So I'm going around the outside of the outside edge of our butterfly wing. So inside there.
And just a quick note.
Yeah.
Those people that want to hear about the upcoming events and which paintings we'll be doing next, we will be breaking all of that down.
Yeah.
In
Sorry.
a little bit of time. Right now, we just want to focus on getting more done with
Getting
these
our
paintings.
painting done if you guys
Because
are
we got
ready.
3 different paintings to do here. And then as everybody starts to catch up after she gives the next few instructions, then
I'll go more.
we'll list all of the different things we've got coming up. Tara Codgel says, what brush?
This is that smaller round brush. I
Okay, so it's
apologize
not the
if I
wide
didn't say
brush.
that. Nope.
Okay.
So yes, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
And you're just basically going along the outer rim of the...
Yep.
Okay.
So this is kind of our first layer of color on
For
our
your
butterfly
butterfly.
wings.
Okay.
On this side. Now you can make your butterfly could be any color you want it to be. So we want the darkest color around the outside of the wing. So if you're doing a blue butterfly, this will be your darkest blue color.
Okay.
If you're doing a red butterfly, this will be your darkest red color. So yeah, this takes a little bit of time. Get that color on there. So when you do these little tiny brush strokes, it looks like your butterfly has some texture. And if you get to look at a butterfly up close, you'll see that it does. It almost looks like it has little tiny fuzzies on it. It's really neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Amber is saying, you know, she likes doing this because this is how she gets one-on-one time with each of her kids.
Yeah, that's
since
awesome.
they've been stuck at home.
I know.
Because she was asking about the cat one that we're gonna be doing in a week. She said she's doing that one with her son.
Aw, good deal. Good deal. Yeah, these are great for any age, anybody. And you know, the best part is, listen, if if it goes too long and you can't sit for that long or can't take instruction for that long, that's okay. You can come back to the video later.
Right, because we always post a video after each session.
Yep.
So if you come to the page and you go through the events and see the ones that we've done in the past, or you see the pictures in the background, those are all paintings. Well, not all of them, maybe a couple.
Or ones that we've done or upcoming.
Or upcoming, or there's something that has been done already. So then you can always go back and find that painting, and then the instructions are right there. The video is right there. You can paint it anytime you like.
Yep. All right, I'm going to move over to our monarch.
Okay.
Butterfly.
And you're going to do the same principle?
Nope.
Oh, it's something different for the monarch.
Monarch is different. Okay, so the monarch, what we're going to do, hopefully I'm not standing too much in the way of that painting.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what we're going to do is work from the inside of the wings out now. So we're going to do all these little patterns of color. So I'm going to start with yellow.
Okay.
All right, and
what brush are you using
I
again?
am using, thank you, the smaller round brush.
Okay.
That's the one that we're using.
This is for the monarch.
Mm-hmm. So on the top of his right wing, I'm going to start with a pointed oval. So it's kind of an oval or a long shaped teardrop.
Okay.
I don't know if you could see that yellow, guys. It's always tough to see on camera.
Barely.
On camera. So
yeah, it's so bright. You can barely see it.
All right, so maybe I'll have
to... Oh, you fill it in, you can see it.
Okay, good. All right, so yellow first. So let's repeat this shape on this side.
Okay.
So we want this long shaped teardrop on this side. I added a little tiny bit of red to it so you can see it better. All right. There we go. And we're going to go back in with other colors, but...
Okay, so you added a little bit of red so you could see that. You can see it better.
Right. So again, it's just this long shaped teardrop shape here. It comes down to a little point closer to his wing. Oh, my shapes might be a little bit different than these down here, but that's okay. All different. No worries. Let's do another one of those kind of in the middle of his wing.
Okay.
Long shaped teardrop coming out and back in. Let's repeat that on this side. Long shaped teardrop coming out and around and back. Just fill that in with your yellow.
Now see, while you're doing that, people working on the other butterfly are catching up and filling out the outer rims of their wings.
Exactly.
Hopefully they've finished their background with the X strokes that you were doing with the blue and the white.
All right, let's do one more of these larger teardrop shapes on the bottom here. And depending on how big your wings are, you can just make these shapes to fit however you want them to fit. Okay. And you know what? If you go a little over or you mess it up a little bit, it's okay. We're gonna outline everything in white, or no, we're gonna outline in black, not in white. Okay. We're gonna outline everything, so don't worry too much.
Okay.
Okay. So we have 3 of our bigger shapes in there. Let's do a couple of smaller ones, but let's go in the opposite direction. So the point of our teardrop shape will be on this side instead. Can you see that?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so the point of our teardrop is going to come out on that side now. Trying to make them match up a bit.
Okay.
I'm going to do a smaller one over here.
Jamie is loving how hers is turning out.
Yay! I can't wait to see it, guys. We really want you to send your photos in when you're all done with them. That makes me so happy seeing everybody's pictures come in.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part for me. And we'll do one more over here. So I have 3 bigger ones and 3 smaller ones. Again, this is getting to get a little messy over here between my my blue and my white. And let's see if I can paint over that a bit so you can see it better.
So you're gonna paint over it?
I'm just gonna paint white over those lines a little.
Oh.
It's kind of it's tough to see over here. It's alright. Alright, so let's get some yellow patterns down in our the bottom area of our wings.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do 2 of these pointed teardrop shapes on each one, from kind of coming right from where the top wing meets. Do 1, 2.
So you're just making the yellow teardrop shapes on
Yep.
each side.
Yep, yellow teardrops for now. It's just easier to paint the black around the yellow than to paint the yellow on top of the black. So that's why we're doing it this way.
Okay.
Yeah. So this time we did the smaller ones on the inside.
And you're gonna do bigger or longer ones on the outside?
And then we're going to do some longer ones on the outside. So I'm going to start in the middle. Nice long teardrop shape there.
Yeah, let them see that.
Yep. Hopefully I'm not in the way of the camera.
No, you're not in the way of the camera. Well, let's see you step back. Yeah, you are in the way of the camera. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so you made a nice long teardrop that time.
Really dumb.
What's going on over there, Rascal?
I think the painting fell over and got him. All
And he's
right.
gonna come over and get some love from me.
Aw.
He's gonna complain. He said, "Oh, when she gonna be done?
I know.
When is she gonna be done?"
Not yet, rascal. There's not enough room over here for all of
Yeah,
us.
now he's over to you saying, "Yeah, come on. Can you?" Poor Rascal. He's so spoiled.
Let's do 2 or 3 more of these longer shaped.
Chill out, Rascal.
longer
Mommy's gonna be done
teardrops.
in no time. Just take it easy, buddy.
Longer shaped teardrops.
He's like, "Yeah, you could rub me because Mommy's ignoring me right now."
Aw.
Mommy's not ignoring you. Mommy's helping people out. She's doing some work with people. And they need their time too. Okay, so you gotta stop. Everybody here loves you,
Oh my
so just
goodness.
cut it out. You wanna go to the bathroom? Is that what it is? What is it?
No, he just wants love.
Yep, he just wants attention.
Alright, so I did some, like 3 longer ones. You can make whatever patterns you want. I'll do some little smaller ones up here, just to sort of fill in the space. I mean, these are a little bit longer. There's a few more in there, but I just want to sort of fill in that space in there. Yeah, that's good. And then we can add, we'll add white on top of the black once the black is dry.
Alright,
For
that's
now.
enough. That's enough.
For for now, you got your yellow in there. All right. You guys finish your yellow patterns. I'm going to come back over to this one.
Okay.
We're going to go a little bit lighter or change the shade of our purple on this one. Okay. So I may add a little bit more red and white to my purple that I made. Again, you can mix on a different color plate. You can mix on a different plate if it's easier for you. I'm making a mess now. All right, so we just want a different shade, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do another layer all the way around our butterfly. Really, Rascal? Really, buddy? It's okay, dude.
Daniel Martinez says, my daughter and I love how this is coming together.
Yay. That's what we love to hear. Listen, there's
it's a good way to start off a Sunday. You know?
Exactly. You know, it's not, for me, it's not just about putting paint on a canvas and having a piece. It's about spending the time with your family. It's about having a great experience and feeling good about something that you're doing. It's taking your mind off of other stuff that's going on that we just want to forget about right now. So, yes, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's what we aim to do.
Now you're going pretty fast there.
I am, because I'm just gonna they'll have the time to do this while I go back to that one.
All right, but what you're doing here is you're putting a lighter shade.
Yep, so I just made another shade, a little bit lighter.
And you're just going just like you did the first time.
Yep.
Okay.
Little brush strokes down.
And the people working on the Monarch are making their little yellow teardrops.
Yep, making their yellow teardrops. You can add whatever pattern you want in there. We'll go back to add white in that pattern after we do our black.
Right. Now for the two pieces of the butterfly that you're working on right now, you're just going back over the previous outline that you made.
Right.
With a lighter color.
Correct.
And the same type of strokes that you did the last time, except you're just connecting.
Yep. Exactly.
You're not blending anything, you're just connecting.
Well, if your paint's still wet, it's blending by itself. So there's, yes, it's overlapping, so you're going to probably pull some of that color up.
Jamie says, did you just add white for that new shade?
I did. I just added a little bit more white to that purple color.
That you had previously used. Yep.
You can add more red to it if you want to change the tone. So the next round that I do, I'll probably add more red, more white to make it lighter.
Okay.
So just keep changing the tone of it.
All right. As you go deeper and deeper inside the...
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just want to create lots of colors in it. We want the same color family. At least I want the same color family. It doesn't matter what you want.
Okay.
You guys make it however you want. Make yourself happy. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do 2 layers while I'm doing it here. So yep, I just added some more red and white to that. For that next layer.
Oh.
That's all. So yeah, as you're brushing this on, you're overlapping that previous layer of color.
Right.
And you're kind of blending them on the canvas as you go.
Okay.
So that's perfect. That's exactly what we want.
So now you're going to do another layer.
I'm doing another layer in a slightly different shade.
And just slow down real quick for those people to see that stroke that you're putting on this. Okay, because you're just adding another layer on to the one that you just did, and you're sort of like blending all of these colors in together.
Yep.
And you're just doing those strokes going up.
Yep, I'm just using basically this.
So you connect it all.
Yep, and then we'll
get the other side.
Filling it in. Butterfly could be a relatively simple thing to do, or it can be as complicated as you want it to be, depending on how much detail you want to put in it.
Now, Jamie says, mine dried up while you were doing the Monarch.
That's okay.
It's okay for it to be dried up, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Now, Stacy Katz Friedlander says, I'm going to do my Monarch in a replay.
Yay.
Because I decided to hit the outdoors and take care of my Monarch garden.
That's right. Stacy Katz is a Monarch way station. So they raise Monarch butterflies.
Awesome.
Cool. Yes, we added the monarch for Stacy.
Wow.
Stacy's my monarch fan.
Okay. Right. See, and now this is what I've been saying all along. See, there's people that have other issues or other things to do,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
they know that we're doing the event and they can't make it,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay, but it's all
We'll
right
be back.
because I can always just click on the video after it's done, and then I can take my time and do it.
Absolutely.
You know, and in fact, you can pause it and rewind it and go back and.
Yeah, after we post it, you can do that for sure.
Right. So yeah, so people are not, you know, when we first started doing this, people didn't realize that's what we could do. So you'd have 300, 175, you know, everybody all on live and everybody's following us and everything trying to do it. And now it's, you know, it's like half that because a lot of people realize, well, when I do have the time, I can always click on the video if I don't get it today. And we really appreciate that. As long as you make your painting and send us a photo of your painting. That's all that's basically all we get out of you.
Okay. Back over to our monarch.
All right.
All right, so I'm not standing so far back since Rascal is 1 inch from my foot.
Yeah.
So, because my yellow is probably dried at this point,
Okay.
I want to make a little bit of orange. So you want to use some yellow and just a tiny bit of red at a time to make an orange color.
Okay.
So I know my plate's messy, but here's my orange color. So on the tips of our
Teardrops.
teardrops on the inside, we want to use that orange color and kind of light strokes kind of come out a little bit with it.
Can you show that to them?
So I don't want to go through the whole thing. I just want to kind of come out maybe halfway with the orange into the yellow.
Okay.
And we want to do that with each of the inside teardrop shapes. So from that corner, or from that angle of the teardrop, out into about the middle of each teardrop.
Okay, but you're doing the inside teardrops.
Yeah, just the inside of the teardrops, inside ones for right now.
Okay.
Rascal, I love you, but Mommy needs to put a foot back there. Look out. Alright. Same thing on this side. Light brush strokes. Still using that smaller brush. Smaller brush.
And those are light strokes you're doing.
Yeah, this way I don't get a ton of paint on my canvas at the same time.
Okay.
And then, you know, sometimes when you use that pencil grip, I call this our pencil grip because I'm holding the metal area of our brush.
Right.
This gives you a lot of control, and sometimes you don't want that much control because you tend to put a lot of pressure on it. So I'm using kind of a loose grip and just kind of letting my fingers do the work.
Okay.
So I want to sort of put the point of my paintbrush on that point of the teardrop and just barely touch it and lightly go back and forth with it.
And put a little orange in there.
Yep. Let's do these inside teardrops down here. Same thing. My rascal. What are you doing, boy?
I really didn't know how you were going to pull this off, painting 3 different canvases at the same time, but you're doing it.
But we did this the very first one that we did. We did this.
With the 3 canvases?
Yeah, I did that with the lovebirds. You don't
Oh, okay.
remember?
No, see, I didn't realize it's just what you did. You had the lovebirds that came together,
Yeah, I had the
and
mom
then you had
and
the
me one.
lovebirds like that one in the corner.
Yeah.
See? Wow.
It gives them a chance to finish that one while I do this one.
Yeah, that's right. You did do that. That was the first one we did. I guess I didn't remember that.
All right, and now on this edge, so we want the inside edge of each of our shapes to have that orange color again.
Okay.
Same thing. A little bit on the edge of each one.
Okay, so now you're going to do the outside teardrops.
Yeah, but I'm doing the inside
Of the outside teardrop.
of, yeah. Instead of the pointed edge, I'm doing the rounded edge of those outside teardrops.
Oh, okay.
And then down here, yes, it's the pointed area. So as you want that orange to come away from, shut it off.
Shut it off. And your video is interrupted. And your video's back up.
Yeah, people. I thought I turned off all notifications. Apparently I didn't.
Sorry for the interruption.
We're still working on our orange.
Yes.
Click refresh. Type click refresh.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Face. Man, I swear I shut off all the notifications and it always seems to, those phone calls always seem to come through.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Our camera needs to get here
Yes,
fast.
it does.
It really does.
Okay. So that is it for Monarch. Move it out of the way. And let's make a new color for our purple butterfly. Maybe we'll go to like a pink color. Just add more white to that. Okay, you guys doing okay? Anybody have questions? Do you need anything? Just making a lighter version and coming in with another layer of color. And you'll just keep making layers of a new color.
And what did you do? You lightened it with white again?
I just added more white to that color.
Oh, okay.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just writing down the rest of these suggestions again. So there are multiple places.
Yes.
Oh, yes, put the jellyfish.
We did that beach one and people were sending out, telling me what else to write to paint in the sand, and we were like painting on demand. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was fun.
And we did the same with the pajamas, right?
Yeah.
The slippers, we were trying to paint
Animal slippers.
Chewbacca slippers on a...
Yeah, somebody said Chewbacca slippers, and you did a pretty good job making a Chewbacca. I was surprised. Good. See, this is turning out to be really nice that you're going back from one side to the other.
Yeah.
Because this gives people time to catch up on what they're doing.
Good. That's what we want. We'll just keep
Yeah,
that
see,
in
Deanne says, yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Good.
We're busy painting. And that's what you want to start your, your Sunday afternoon.
We have, I have a couple of things for you to ship out next week.
Okay. Well, while people are doing that and catching up, and we'll go through the rest of this lineup that we have for the rest of this month. Well, where we are right now is Mommy and Me Butterfly, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll be off until Friday. All right, we come back Friday at 8 p.m. That's May 22nd, and that's the Let's Go Camp picture.
Yeah, that one's so cute. I don't know if you can see that on your screen or not.
No, we can't. No, yes, you can.
Yeah,
It's
bottom
right up
left.
there on. Well, the top. It's right on top of the butterfly you're doing right now.
Okay.
It's right there. You can see it in the picture. Okay, that's the camper that we'll be doing next Friday at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And then, like I said earlier, when we first started this session, I was talking about our double header weekend. Okay, see, on Saturday and Sunday next weekend, that is the 23rd and the 24th. We're doing double sessions. On Saturday, the first session starts at 3 p.m. That's going to be the abstract Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
And then we'll come back that same day in the evening to do the horse, the unicorn, running in the water.
Yeah.
And she showed you that previously. That's when we'll be doing those paintings. That's a doubleheader Saturday, starting at 3 p.m. and ending at 7 p.m. on May 23rd. Then the following day, we have another doubleheader. That's Sunday the 24th. But that starts at 1 p.m. That's going to be another big event. Okay, because the 1 p.m. event is the Mom and Me Moonlight Kitties.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's like a really highly anticipated one. A lot of people seem to want to do the kitties.
Yeah, we'll see.
The kitties were a favorite when we were doing it live.
I know.
When we were doing the,
in person.
the traveling, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now that same day, remember that's a doubleheader Sunday. That starts at 1 p.m. The Mom and Me Moonlight Kitties, and then that evening we come back at 7 p.m. to do the Heart in the Sand. Okay, so that completes our doubleheader weekend. Saturday and Sunday we do 2 sessions. All right, so you go to the event and look at the details of what you need to have, and click that you're going, and then you'll get alerts when all of those things come up.
Here's the Eiffel Tower.
All right, now you're going to show them the abstract Eiffel Tower.
This is the Eiffel Tower.
That's Saturday, May 23rd at 3 p.m. That's our doubleheader Saturday. That's how we begin it.
We're not doing the bottom part. We're just going to do
just the tower and the background.
Yeah, this is too much extra. Takes a lot of time. So.
Okay, so that's going to take some time.
Yeah.
And then right after that, at 7 p.m. is the horse, the unicorn.
I showed you that one.
Right. A lot of people like that one. I'm anticipating a lot of people coming out for that one. Okay, and then we showed them the Moonlight Kitties.
Yep.
And then there's the Heart in the Sand. That's all the way on the end there. Yeah. It's behind the monarch. It's behind the monarch
I'm
painting.
not getting that.
Yeah, we'll have to show that later.
Rascals laying right in the way.
Right, but they can always go to the event and they'll see that painting in the event, right? When they go to the event, click on the event, you'll see the painting.
I know, I talked about you. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't keep talking about him. He knows you're talking about him. Now, that week after we do the doubleheader weekend, we won't be back until Thursday, May 28th. But that's a special pay event. Okay, that's the Paint and Meditate on Zoom.
Correct.
And that's for a $10 fee. Right. That's with our psychic medium Nikki Stewart.
Yeah. Yeah, we're really excited to do that one.
Right, that's a specialty. That's a special one. That's going to involve abstract painting and a little meditation. And it's just $10 fee. It's really interesting. And then that following weekend, that weekend after that, Paint and Meditate on Zoom, we come back Friday, May 29th at 7 p.m. to do the platform 9 3/4 from Harry Potter. We're going to paint that.
That is on a ball. Well, it's the right side of your screen. I don't know if you could see it.
All they can see is the 9 3/4. They can't see actually what's down underneath the sign.
It is the platform. It is the luggage cart with the.
Yeah, you don't have to reach for it. They can see.
There's no way I'm getting moved there.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go back to our monarch and begin painting. So the next thing we need to do is cover everything around now our
around
yellow
the teardrops.
Yes, so that's all in black now. So this will take you guys a little bit of time. So I wanted to get you guys going on this. So use whichever brush you feel comfortable with. You giggle.
Because Amber said, I guess we're doing the tower. Olive is freaking out with excitement.
Aww. Good.
Yeah, so now you're going to put the black into your monarch's wings.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And see, this is easy because now you can paint over the yellow without having to worry about.
Right, so now if you have any little areas that you kind of went, oh, well, not quite the right way, then you can use your black to sort of outline it.
Okay.
So this will take some time. In fact, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this in time. Doing both of them.
How do we get rid of this voicemail? Oh, got it. Okay.
I was gonna say.
Oh, Mom's messages. What? Get rid of these things. Okay.
Oh my.
You're a wanted woman.
I know. I think today they're finishing my bling party, so everybody's trying to finish their orders.
Yes, I did see some notifications about that. Yeah, see, right, see, this is Abigail. Abigail, I'm excited about the tower too.
Yeah, I am too. That's a really pretty painting. I really like that one. So,
The tower.
Yep. So we are gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah, okay, yes, I understand. Everybody likes that. It's so colorful.
Yeah, it is. It's a relatively easy painting. It's just gonna take a little bit of time because that entire top section is all little dots.
Dabbings.
So that's
Okay.
it. So that's it. That's gonna take a while. I'm sorry, you're seeing my back.
So that's
guys.
why Amber says, I guess we're doing the tower.
We're doing the tower.
Olive saw that tower and says, yes, we are doing the tower.
Yes.
Don't let her forget. It's Saturday at 3 p.m.
We'll be
Next
right
Saturday
back
at
here.
3 p.m. We'll be
Yep.
here to do the tower.
Exactly. So yes, this part I know will take you guys a little bit of time.
Right, to fill in all of the black.
On the other butterfly, your colored butterflies,
Yes.
you guys want to go in with another color and you want to fill all the way in now so that your whole butterfly is full of color. So you have no white space in there.
Uh-huh. Now, Jamie says, can you do one of a seashell?
A seashell.
Didn't you do a seashell before?
Oh, gosh, that was one of our very first paintings that we did. We did that at Red Lobster.
That's right,
How
the seashell,
long ago
right?
we did it. Yeah.
That should be, that painting should be somewhere in the photos, right?
It's in the photos, but there's no videos because we did not do videos at that time.
Right.
But yeah, maybe I'll see if we could do something else.
Do
With
you have
seashore.
that? Do you have that painting
No,
here
I think
somewhere?
I actually sold it. Somebody wanted to buy it.
All right, so you'd have to create a new seashell.
I would.
Right, and then Tara says, "Can you do one of a paint palette?"
Oh my gosh.
We took that
yes.
request earlier, right?
Yeah, I didn't do it yet though. I know she asked about it earlier.
Right, you didn't get into the paint. You didn't
Didn't
get
do
the
it
paint
yet.
palette done yet.
Didn't do it yet.
All right, but when you do, you'll post it, right?
Yes, we will.
Yeah, you got a long
I
list
know
of
we
requests
do. There's
now.
a long list of requests. I know. We want to get to everybody. I really do. I'll try.
Amber says, Olive says, she says she'll remember, which means she'll be asking me every
Every
day
day.
if it's Saturday yet.
Aw, oh Olive, I'll remember. I'll remember to shout you out, girl. It'll be Olive's Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Yes, and we have a little special guest that's going to give our announcement for what supplies are needed for Mom and Me kitties.
Really?
Yep. She's a young little fan of ours and likes to paint with us.
Okay.
So she's going to give our supply list to everybody.
Yeah, any way we can make this more entertaining, that would be nice.
Yeah, we want to make sure we try and include as many people as we can.
Right
You guys
now,
are-
we're using this as a learning ground.
Yeah.
Before we can make this a better type of a presentation, more entertaining, more fan engagement.
You guys are all important to us. I hope you all realize that no matter where you are, where you're from, who you are, how many times you've painted with us, every one of you are important to me.
Yes.
And I do. I take full responsibility of making sure I comment on all your photos, and I thank you for painting with us, and I love seeing pictures of your families. I've met so many great people through doing this.
Yes, I have to
Even
agree.
this way, we've added so many friends.
Right, this just added a new. This just put us on a new journey.
Yeah,
You know, because we were always just going out and setting up and
Yeah.
going from place to place, or having people come here and we'd set it up and we'd do stuff here.
Yep. that was
Okay. So this just opened up a whole new journey for us to do it like this.
it. They say there's a silver lining in everything, and for us, it became that with, we were kind of upset. I was kind of upset at first when we had to cancel about 4 months now, I think, worth of events that we'd lost. Thankfully, I can still work full time for a regular job, but we've lost 3 months worth of event income. So we just decided to try and give back a little bit, and I never imagined that we would, reach so far. So how cool is it that we can paint with all of you in Massachusetts and all of our friends in Canada, and I wouldn't be able to do
just
that
all over the United
if we
States.
were going out. So
right.
We like to take road trips, but I can't go all over the United States yet.
Not yet. Or like I suggested, we get you some sort of a syndicated,
Oh my gosh.
some sort of a syndicated show. There's so many cable channels now. You could get a cable channel where you
Who's
could
gonna watch cable and
people
watch
that like to paint, people that like to paint, and then if you could get some sort of a hookup where they could get their supplies in a timely manner,
I know.
then they could all, you'd have people waiting every weekend or every month to paint, and we'd have, and that's what we're doing now. We're learning. We're going through the learning curve. We're taking down suggestions on what people like to paint.
Yeah.
What they, and then we're looking at the time slots we're doing these things, and how you're reaching the different parts of the United States. We're taking all of that information and seeing if we can make something out of it.
Right. I may not finish the entire butterfly guy so that I can give you instruction on the little details. What are you laughing at?
Because Karen says, I'm sitting here talking with you and talking to everybody, and I see a comment says, can you go to the other painting now? Okay, so I'm like, okay, well, no, not right now. So I didn't mention it.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the monarch, and we're talking. No. Then Karen comes back on and says, sorry, that was my little one. Please take your time.
No, that's but no, this is what I mean. I'm gonna finish this wing, sweetie, and then we will get back to the other one. I agree.
Right, we're getting back to the other one.
It's time. I know this takes a long time. So.
But I have no idea who's on the computer. Okay, I see the name and I'll say the name, and then somebody will say, no, that's not who it is. It's me. Okay, and I'll say okay, and then I try to remember everybody's name that they're on, whoever's account they're on. Okay.
Okay. Oh my
now,
goodness.
there's one more thing. Amber Macquarie says, look, also, just so you know, Olive and I both have lupus.
Aww.
And the purple butterfly is the symbol for lupus.
Yes,
so she says, this is special in a deep way for us. So thank you again. See, now I didn't know that.
Yes, I have several friends with lupus. So we have done, so I would love to set something up that, if you have an organization, especially like the Lupus Foundation, that you work with, that you support, reach out to me privately. Let's set up a Paint It Forward event for them so that anybody that paints with us, whether it's a butterfly or something else we can come up with.
Right.
Let's, we did the MS Society a couple, 2 weeks ago? Last week? I've lost track of my days, guys. I don't know what day it is anyway.
Right.
But yes, so that's what we love to do. I'm still looking for, if anybody knows of an organization that supports individuals with autism awareness, let me know, because we have Sal's rainbow tree.
Mm-hmm.
It is in memorandum of him. We are, Aiden is on the spectrum, so it means a lot to me. It's a beautiful piece, but I would love to be able to, any tips or donations we bring in, we want to send right to somebody else. Today we'll just post after all of our events, we'll post a Venmo or PayPal for tips for us if you so choose. But again, it's not expected, but certainly appreciated during this time. But a lot of our events, I try to pay it forward and send, have you guys donate to somebody else. Yesterday's event was a Paint It Forward for Wise Animal Rescue, where we got Rascal from.
Right.
So all the donations and tips went right to them. It doesn't even come through us. We ask you to send right to them. So.
Now, Treon Dupuis says, thank you. We had fun.
Oh, you're welcome.
And Elena Coates says, Bob Ross got a pretty good following on TV. Yeah, we will be watching. I'm still watching Best of Bob Ross on the cable channel.
All right, so let's get to some of our details on our purple butterfly or whatever color butterfly. Let's go and do our body first. Let's do that. So I'm going to grab the brown, and you could do this on your monarch too while you're going, and just grabbing brown and painting his head and body in the brown color.
Okay.
Grab those inside corners or inside edges as you go. And then his body. Bring this all the way down.
Yeah, now Deanne said, when did we do the gnome? That was a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
We did do the gnome a few weeks ago now, yeah. The gnome was fun. That was awesome. And they came out fantastic, guys.
They did. People made their own variations of the gnome.
So great.
And none of them looked the same. They all looked different.
They were so great. I'm always so like happy and impressed when people's paintings turn out so great. And every one of them. They can go check these pictures out at the event, right? They go to the gnome event.
Yep. And then look at the slideshow you got in there.
Either that,
and just see those gnomes that people made.
Yep, either that or just go to the photos and there's albums listed, and you can check everybody's photos are in the albums.
Oh, okay. So they could just go to the photo section.
Yep.
Yeah. Please, I recommend go to the photo section and look at all of the different photos that people have done for all of the different sessions that we've done so far. You'll be amazed.
All right. So the next thing that I'm going to do is let's do our, what did I do next? We're going to go to black to do some of those little details in there.
Yes.
So I'm sticking, if you have a smaller brush, a tinier brush for detail, you can switch. I'm going to stick with that little brush that I've been using. Okay. So we just want to create kind of some, they're called veins, but let's kind of define where our wing is here, where one wing ends and the other one begins. So I'm going to put that little line right across there. Again, I'm using kind of a loose grip on my paintbrush, light pressure, just a little bit of black on my brush at a time, and just lightly brushing that black on our painting. It's okay if your paint's still a little bit wet. You may pick up some other color. It's all right. So that's the first step. And then the next thing I'll have you guys do is, let's go, so you can outline it now if you want to. I'd like to sort of around the edges, kind of put a couple of little areas of black. It almost looks like hairs, little fine hairs on.
Now you're using black for the wing lines, right?
Yeah, I'm going to use black for the wing line too. So so we would outline first. If you want to outline first, I'll do that for you.
And the question is, what color was the head and the body?
The head and the body was brown.
Brown.
Yep. So you rinse and dry.
You rinse and dry, and you use brown to color the head and the body.
Correct. And then I rinse and dried, and we're going to black.
Right, to do the outlining of the wing lines.
Right. So I did the outline of my wing line. And then around the edge of your wing line, kind of just like we did with those brush strokes for color, just tiny, tiny ones. I want to do like little hairs coming off of the edge of that wing line. Just little ones. They don't have to be big. Almost like tiny little eyelashes all the way around the inside of that wing. So I'm doing around the outside of this one. Yeah, it's probably easier to outline it first, guys. So outline.
So you think it's easier?
Yeah, it's easier to outline first.
Okay.
Here comes Mr. Eden. I hear him. Oh, must think there's a delivery.
Now, Amber says, I know someone who has an organization that I think is called Art for Autism. And she says she can absolutely connect you.
Yes, I would love to know more. That'd be great.
All right, so yeah, I guess you'll have to speak with her later.
Yes. Just private message me so I remember to kind of check back in.
Okay.
So again, so now from our black line,
Yes.
our outline, I'm just doing tiny little lines, and I'm let's pretend we'll call them like eyelashes. It's almost like you're doing little tiny eyelashes around the edge of your butterfly.
Okay.
And that sort of can fill in those little gaps. If you have little tiny gaps of canvas that are still peeking through, that's a good way to cover that up. See that?
Now, for those people that were working on the monarch,
Yep,
they're going to fill in their whole monarch.
You're going to fill in your
with
whole
black,
monarch
right?
with black, except the body. The body you're going to do in your brown.
Okay.
Yep, I know that'll take a little while. So.
And you're going to come back to that
I'll
and fill and finish yours because you're fast.
I'm going to try.
You're fast with the hands.
I want to show them detail. So I want to get through all the detail for both of them before I finish my black on that one.
Exactly. Okay.
Because that I know will take a little bit of time.
Just wanted everybody to know.
Yeah. Yeah, you can outline your body here if you want to outline your body now too. Uh-oh. Low battery.
Low battery.
Yep.
Here we go.
Figured that was coming. Now I gotta shout. Hang tight, guys. Sorry.
No, we're just going to change the sound.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that was my finger. Okay, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Let's bring you back up.
Careful. Alright, so I'm just outlining.
Sorry for all of the shakiness.
Just outlining in the black, guys. That's what I'm finishing here. I outlined my body in the black. Outlining my wings in the black. You can rinse and dry that brush if you want to get back to a little finer point for a smaller, thinner line.
Right.
Just rinse and dry. And come back.
Sorry.
Oops.
Just want to make sure I got everything in the picture.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Get in there. And then we'll do the same thing on this side with those, pretend they're like wing lashes, right? Little wing eyelashes.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple little furs, fuzzies. Oh my goodness, Rascal. My goodness. Boy. So again, on your monarch, you're filling in everything around your yellow and orange shapes over there.
Okay. Shalair Allen says, do you have a painting of a giraffe?
I don't yet, but that's so
I'm
cute.
writing it down.
I love giraffes. We're gonna have a whole zoo, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
An elephant, a hippo, and a
we
giraffe.
already have a zoo in
Now
our
you have
house.
a Christmas hippo.
We're gonna have a Christmas hippo, yes.
We have a zoo in our house.
We do. I think.
Janice Magri says, can I zoom in close? No, I cannot zoom in close. Not yet. Not until I
Here,
get
how
my
about-
camera.
Is it because you want to see these little lines?
Yes, they want to see the little lines.
Let's do this instead. I'll bring this closer so you can see the little tiny lines. You let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see those now?
No, you haven't brought it up yet.
Yeah, I did.
No, I'm saying not on here. You haven't. Here you come. You're coming now.
5-second delay, guys.
10-second delay.
So around the outside, it's in black, and then there's
Yeah,
little
can you
tiny-
tilt it down a little bit? No, the other way. This way. See how I'm going? Nope, you're going the opposite way. Yeah, bring the bottom down. Okay, because the light. Now you can see the lines.
Okay. So hopefully that helps.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that's much better. You bring it up closer.
Okay. All right. So we're continuing our monarch people. Are you guys done? You let me know. I'll hop over here quick while you guys outline that one.
Everybody's painting.
Trying, guys, we're trying.
Now you're gonna fill in the rest of the black on the other
I'm gonna
monarch.
try.
On the
I don't know
monarch.
How far I'll get. You guys let me know when you're done with your outline for your purple or your other butterfly. How's that? And then I'll skip back over.
Cool.
So, you guys just give us a shout out when you're done.
Right, I'm seeing thumbs up now.
You're done? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've seen like 4.
Okay. Sorry. Back over. Alright, so once you have your outline on here and your little fuzzy areas on your edges,
Right.
we're just going to create some little veins in our butterfly. So from his body, and you can do those little fuzzy lines next to his body too if you want to.
Okay.
Adding a couple of those in there. So, and the veins could be in any like shape, way. Let's kind of pretend it's almost like lightning. You know how lightning sort of travels and it like branches off like little branches? So I'm just barely touching and dragging my brush through the paint with a little bit of black at a time. So that's what these are.
Yeah, I'm still writing down suggestions.
Oh, guys, you guys.
Yeah, Jamie says, can you do one of a koala with a baby koala on its back?
Somebody else asked for a koala too.
Uh-huh.
Or Jamie, was that you before?
It might have been.
So again, for these little veins, I'm just barely dragging that little brush with a little bit of black
Mm-hmm.
through the edge, the wings of our butterfly. And it's just like lightning that you kind of branch it off in areas.
All right, and that's using your little brush with the black.
Just a little brush with the black.
Same on the other side.
Yep, so I'm just barely touching, dragging some of that black through. You can rinse and dry and get it back to a point so that you have a little finer area,
What happened?
finer line. Oh no.
It's freezing up on me. Hold on.
So again, just using that smaller brush with black, dragging that black right through my wings.
Right now, that I got Tara saying, can you do one of a panda? Did you get a panda before?
We had a panda request before. I haven't done one yet.
Okay.
Alright. So there's our little black veins in our wings. And then if you want to create some like spots or dots, polka dots around the edges, you can do that. Let's finish off by, while we have our black, you can do your little antennas. You do 2 little curved lines and a little spot on top, or a little dot on top. You can add some little black lines to your body, just to make it have texture if you want. And then you'll just do some black spots or polka dot, or not black, whatever color you want, polka dots
Mm-hmm.
around the outside of your butterfly. I'm gonna do the light blue like I have in my original. Let's see what that looks like.
What, you gonna do light blue polka dots?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, see, this is where our audience gets creative,
Yeah,
okay?
all your creativity.
People, I already know that we're gonna see paintings of butterflies with all different types
Yeah,
of designs on them.
I love seeing
Now,
that.
how are you doing that? Wait a minute, just slow down, please, and let the people see how you're doing that. You're just moving real rapidly.
I just use a little bit of white and blue, and my brush is pretty full of paint, so I'm just touching my brush right to the
Oh,
edge of my canvas. I'm making a bigger spot right in the corners of his wings there.
now Samantha Rodriguez Hunter says, can you do a mermaid or flamingo?
We have a mermaid tail.
We have a mermaid tail. That's Saturday, May the 30th
And the flamingo is on my list.
at 1 p.m. Saturday, May 30th. We're doing Kaylee's mermaid tail in honor of Kaylee, one of our
Or other viewers.
yep, one of our viewers
Ooh,
who's celebrating a birthday.
Yeah.
But you said a flamingo you was going to be working on that.
Just write that down. I actually have that as a date night or a mom and me.
Okay.
I know, rascal.
As a date night.
Yeah.
Or
I have
mom
a
and
painting in
me.
mind that I would like to do, where their heads come together in a heart.
Oh, okay, cool. Are the polka dots white?
I made light blue, but you can make yours whatever color
Yeah, you can make them whatever color now. You can just go nuts and make all kinds of
That's
butterflies.
So my butterfly over here is done, so unless you want to add if you want to add some other colors in here, you can.
Right, you can
put
add
some
whatever you
other
want.
Colors in here.
Or some white.
Yeah, a couple little light strokes, but yeah, play with your colors and be creative.
Now you're gonna give some more love to the monarch
We're
and
gonna
finish
give
the
some more
monarch
love to
people.
our monarch. Yes.
But you just did one butterfly with 2 canvases.
Yeah.
So somebody did the left and somebody did the right.
Correct. Yep. That's about it. Okay. So let's go back over to our monarch and add some details. So if your black area isn't dry yet,
Mm-hmm.
let's work on the body. If you didn't do the body yet, I'm gonna make our body here, and I'm just gonna do the details on the left side since the other side isn't complete, and then I can let you guys go and you guys can enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, what color is that?
This is brown. They probably have done this already.
What happened?
I almost knocked the canvas off of the easel.
Oh, careful.
This one's broken. Oh my. Okay. Okay, almost there. So we want to add some detail with the white now to the ends of our wings.
Uh-huh.
Rascal right. All right, so in white, which I don't even have any white left. Move that in the way. Don't have any white left. That's not messy. Let's get a little bit more. Sorry, rascal. Okay. So using that same small brush, rinsed and dried. So we are gonna add. We want to add a couple of these little ovals in there.
And what color is this again?
Just white.
You're just putting like ovals or teardrops
Yeah, like
over the teardrops.
Yeah, you just want to create the same pattern on both sides.
Okay.
So that's the trick of it. And then we're just gonna add a couple of little dots or circles in there.
Okay.
Little polka dots. See, again, you can put them wherever you want. The most important part is to make this side match up with this side.
Doesn't have to be identical, it just has to match up.
No, pretty close. Let's do some over here. So I'm just doing the left side of my butterfly here, since I don't have my right side painted.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you'll just do the same thing on this side. So we'll do a couple of dots over here. Maybe a big one here. Big one here.
And I just encourage everybody to, when they get the time, to come back to the page, click on the events, scroll down and look at the different events that we have coming up for the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, and
Yeah.
decide what you might want to do.
We have tons coming up, guys.
Recommend to people, recommend to friends, anybody you know that needs some
Downtime.
relaxing, you know,
Downtime.
stress relieving,
Yeah.
some type of fun. Remember, we got doubleheader weekend next weekend.
We do. That we do. So, but to finish off the monarch, we can outline our body in the black. Now I put little eyes on mine. If you want to put eyes on yours, you can.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a little kind of spot of white, and I outlined it in black.
Now I've got saved somewhere. Yes. Do you ever paint ladybugs?
I have an old ladybug painting, but I'll put that on our list.
It's already on there.
On the list.
Right.
So we do have an autism painting coming up, like autism awareness.
Yes, we're doing the autism tree on Saturday, June the 6th at 1 p.m.
Yep. So that might be a great one. And that's probably a relatively easy one for him to do, aside from doing the little puzzle pieces in the tree. But he doesn't have to do that. It's really, we're just using a brush like this and kind of making dots all over it to make your tree. So that might be a great one.
And you can watch any one of the live videos by going to the events on this page, and then just scrolling up and down and looking at the different paintings that we did for each different session.
Yeah.
And you can paint any one of them.
That's right. And yeah, the beauty of going back to them is you can pause it and
Yes, and take your
kind of
time
catch
and
up, and you can fast forward it if you've gotten through something. So yeah, absolutely. We hope you come back. So thank you so much for the shout out.
And when you go to our events section, it's going to have a lineup, a list of events that are going to be going on, and we'll be adding.
Yep.
And they also include pictures of the past events that we've done. And you can look and see what we're all about and what we're doing, and you can prepare for it. All of the different events have details about instructions on what to order, how you order, and you can always come to us and ask us. We don't take long to reply.
Unless we're live.
Yeah, unless we're live, like right now.
Well, I know we got a bunch of messages coming in that you
Yes, you do.
So on our monarch, the last couple of things we want to do on this one is add our little antennae if you want to add those. You can add eyes if you want to add eyes to him. I'm going to create a couple of little lines in his body, just some curved lines in there to make it look like he's a little round or give him a little texture. So it's just slightly curved lines coming from the left side of our butterfly and on the body. Just barely touching that in there. And then we want to define our wings just a bit. So with that little brush, I'm just going to use a little bit of white and kind of define the edge of each of these wings. So I'm going to come from our body and lightly, just like we did on the other one with the veins, sort of lightly kind of go over that. My black's still a little wet, so
Right, so
it's tough to see it, but yeah, then that is it, guys. You're done. Last thing we need you to do is sign your paintings. Put your initials on. I usually in the bottom right or bottom left of my canvas, and then send us your photos. We can't wait to see them. You guys let us know if you have questions though before we go anywhere.
Okay.
Yep. So right here.
Well, let me see. We've got let's see, we just got a couple of more dates that I could mention.
I'm gonna move these up so you guys can see them a little bit closer.
Okay.
And then I can get to the paintings in the back if you guys want to see what else is coming up.
Yes. Well, I guess you could start with the heart in the sand, because you weren't able to show them that before.
Yeah, so this was...
That's going to be Sunday, May 24th at 7 p.m. We're going to be doing that, the heart in the sand.
Okay.
Now, can you find the autism tree?
Yep, autism tree here.
Oh, careful. Now, the autism tree is going to be at 1 p.m. on Saturday, June the 6th.
again, this is a pretty simple painting. The tough part about it is just making these little puzzle pieces. And you don't have to add those puzzle pieces in your tree if you don't want to. You make your painting your painting. Always. Always.
Now, on, we've got, let's see,
What else?
the Dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
That's Thursday, June the 4th at 7 p.m.
The dragonfly.
Let's see how that comes out. That looks pretty good right there. Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
Low battery.
I know. We're almost done, guys. Okay.
I got this bad boy plugged in, so what's the problem?
It's not enough power to power it off the, not enough power for both.
Okay, so we'll just
Sorry.
try to wrap this up.
Yep. So we have the dragonflies, and then list over here.
You had the dragonflies,
Yep.
and then there was the ice cream cone.
Oh, ice cream cone.
That's Sunday, May 31st. Right, that's Sunday, May 31st.
Okay. We have Rub-a-dub-dub.
Right, that was the other one on June the 5th. The Rub-a-dub-dub Pup in a Tub. And then the last but not least is the Family Fire Truck Pay It Forward event.
Yep. So.
That's Sunday, June the 7th at 1 p.m.
That's this one. So with this one, what we ask is we are asking for a donation to be made. Once your donation is over $10 to the firehouse, we will mail you a light that will go in the back of this painting, and it will look like your red light's flashing. So that's what that one is.
Right.
And then I don't think I was able to grab Kaylee's mermaid tails.
Yeah, where is Kaylee's mermaid
Kaylee's
tail?
mermaid tail.
There it is.
There you are, guys.
Can you do a whole mermaid?
I probably could.
Okay.
I know that's what she was aiming for too. I just didn't make it. I just the tail.
Okay.
All right.
And that includes the lineup coming up until June the 7th. And as we come up with more paintings from your suggestions, and we make more schedule more virtual painting sessions, all you have to do is come to this page, look up the events, go click on the events, which is usually on the left side, and then it lists all of the different things we got coming up. It'll have a picture of the painting that we're going to be doing,
Yep. a list of your
what type of
supplies,
event it is.
List of your supplies usually. So always when I post an event, in the about section is always a list of your supplies, what you need, where you can order them. Post one, it says check post one. Post one is the same thing. The picture, the list of the supplies. The best thing I can tell you everybody to do is click going, even if you are only interested in it. It saves it in your past events because you clicked going,
Right.
and then you can go to your past events and find it faster. That's the
Right,
thing.
and then that way you won't have any trouble trying to get us or log on when we're doing it.
Right. But the second thing is to change your notification settings to all. This way, whenever we post in the event,
You'll
like,
get something.
right. Like if we give you the sketch of the item that we're doing, if it's a complicated item like our unicorn or the horse,
Right.
you'll see that notification. Go to the event, print that out, sketch your canvas ahead of time so we're ready to go, and it's a lot easier.
Right now, Ellen R. Emerson Dial says, do you have a Venmo or a tip jar to give donation?
We do. We appreciate that too. Well, I'll post at the end of the event. As soon as I upload the video, I'll post a picture. It has a picture of myself and the logo and a thank you. It'll have our Venmo and our PayPal. So thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
Yes.
But the most important thing for us is that you sign your pictures, sign your paintings, and then send us your photos of your paintings. And we would like to see your face or you in the picture with the painting, because we definitely love the smiles. That's important for us.
We do.
But please send us your paintings
Sure.
so we can make a slideshow.
Yeah, we'll give it a couple of days before we do the slideshow. So those that didn't get a chance to start right away with us, So by Wednesday, expect for me to say last call for pictures, or Tuesday I'll say last call for pictures, and Wednesday we'll put the slideshow up.
Right.
All right. So thank you guys, everybody.
Yes,
We
thank you
appreciate
again for
it.
coming and joining us on a Sunday, beginning Sunday afternoon. Remember, we'll be back this Friday at 8 p.m. doing the Let's Go Camp
We can't wait for that. I can't wait for
painting.
that.
Yeah.
Rest.
And we'll be ready for you guys on Friday.
Yes.
Everybody have a great week.
Yep.
And please be safe and be careful out there.
Yes, rascal. Okay.
Thank you guys.
Have a good day, everybody.
You want us to
Thank
go
you.
outside?
Yes.